So I'm going to show you how you can do a coaster design on Fusion in a 2D sketch, and then so we can take it to AutoCAD and laser it. So this is a finished one. I did a drawing myself here, didn't trace an image or anything. I'm about to show you how to trace an image and how to do some text. So first of all, I'm going to start off with a new design, and I need an image also, so I'm going to go and search for an image. So I searched for surf, and I like this one right here. And so I'm going to right click and save image as, and I'll just call it wave surf, and hit save. Now I'm going to insert that as a canvas. So I go up here to insert canvas from my computer. It's wave surf right here. Hit open, and I'm going to actually select this face. I'm going to also go here. You want to make sure you're set to inches. If it's showing millimeters here, you need to go to document settings and change to inches. I'm going to make this bigger because it's going to be about a 4-inch. I'm going to bring it down to about 2.6 because I wanted it to fit in a 4-inch circle here. So I'm going to click OK, and now that's right in the middle of where I want to be. Now I'm going to do new sketch on that same face, and I'm going to do my circle. And I'm going to make that 4.25 inches in diameter. Now if your image here ends up pretty small, kind of like mine did, there's a way to calibrate it. You might want to look that up on the internet. I'm not going to show you or make my own video on that. I'm just going to live with the image being small right now. And so now what you can do is take your sketch tools and as far as like lines and splines, and trace it. This is a pretty good one. Fit spline point for curved stuff. I'm just going to go right here and start tracing it. Now I'm not going to do this whole thing, but this is how you can trace an image. Okay, so you can trace whatever you want of your image. You may want to right click and click OK, and then the other thing you can do is come in here and adjust that. This looks like the line goes all the way down to here, so I'm going to try to trim that. I don't know if it will. It won't right now. So I'm going to do another spline, and let's go from here. There we go. Now right click and click OK. And I think that is, let's see if I can trim that. It won't trim. Might have to trim that in AutoCAD later. Don't hit finish sketch, or let's say I did hit finish sketch, make this little learning experience. When we're done, like on this one, we want everything on one sketch. So if you accidentally hit that finish sketch, come over here to sketches, right click, and do edit sketch, and make sure you're in that same sketch. So you'd finish tracing your design. Now the next thing I'm going to do is add some text. I'm going to hit create, text, draw a text box, and I'm going to type in here surf. I don't like how big it is, so I'm going to change the size down here to 0.25 and hit enter. This can possibly be moved around. We have some text moving issues. There's some other videos that will teach you how to do that out there on YouTube. But in order for this to laser and show up on AutoCAD, I need to make sure that it's exploded. Right now it's just like a rastered image. So I'm going to go right here, right click. Actually, I'm not quite getting it. We'll go right here, select the whole thing. Right click in the center. And still not getting what I want. Let's see here. Right click. I'm right on the text and hit explode, and it changes it to lines. Okay. Now, if you want to draw something, of course, you can do freehand. You can draw whatever you want, just by using lines and splines and circles, whatever, like I did to create this robot. Okay. So this concludes basically how to get started. Remember, you want your coaster to be anywhere from 3.5 to 4.5 inches in diameter. You can trace an image if you want, or you can create your own, whatever that might be. You also need to, when you're done, make sure it's all on one sketch. If it's not all in one sketch, there's some tricks that we can do, or you can just redo the design. So that's that for this lesson.